welcome to Old Pine Community Center. This is Potential is Not Reality. So this is an abstract group performance piece, always in transition, always in motion, changes every time it's played, as do the props and the cast. It's a flexible idea. It's like our lives, very flexible ideas. Our lives. Nurses, teachers, students, musicians and artists, performers, photographers, mothers, sisters, daughters, sons, lovers. We are objectified, or we objectify ourselves in our daily lives, our labels, these little boxes we check off. We check off little boxes, identify ourselves. We are objects, our bodies. Objects and people, and these objects are more than they appear. Things as yet undiscovered. There's a sound component to everything. Our hearts are beating quietly inside these object shells. What is curiosity? Choose paths, choose journeys, open boxes, open doors. We cannot always know the end of the journey, where it will lead, where it will go. Drawing lines in the sand. You are always drawing lines. Why not just sit and have a cup of tea? Every project has creative leftovers, scraps of ideas, bits and pieces we collect and put in boxes. This journey belongs to each of us. All these papers, numbers, competing in the volume of the city, building static, building frequency. We tune out to tune in and tune in to tune out, turn channels, touch satellites, all of us connected to numbers. The satellite says it's this time of the day. Your spirit tells you madness. has potential. This is not an empty box. It's a megaphone. A listening device. What's a telescope? It's filled with imagination.
What does mean to you?
I had to rescue them. They were suffocating. I can still smell the chemicals. Flights of fancy, imagination, breathing, flying, dipping, turning, losing our footing. Static is created. Nothing makes any sense. Nobody's listening. Everyone's talking at once. Brainwaves. Sound waves. Deliberately replacing components that were destroyed or lost. There's things in our lives, shapes of pain and noise that move like ravens. Changing tides and changing times. peek out around the edges of destruction and rebuild from chaos. The absence of love has left irregularly raven-shaped holes in my chest. When no one is listening, we can't always retrace our steps, fold neatly into little packages the things that we have taken out of boxes. Our influences are everywhere. In the minute, in the large. Look again, clouds full of lightning. Thunder rumbling overhead. And last week, Hurricane Earl was trying to steal the show. Sometimes we have to make a mess to begin again. Begin again, says the master in the forum. One step at a time to repair these broken cords and threads. Entangled thoughts, the webs we weave, not always undone. Crazy noise descends backward down the slope. We go ascending into madness.